Welcome to Castle of Our Skin's Black Love Project. My name is Ashley Gordon, and I am the Artistic and Executive Director of Castle of Our Skins, coming to you from Roxbury's own Hibernian Hall. The Black Love Project is an artistic journey through intimacy, cultural pride, love, loss, meditation, and maturation. It's also the creative output of many different collaborators, of whom I'm very fortunate to work with, across many different cities and actually across many different continents. Like all of our programming over the past 8 seasons, tonight, the Black Love Project would not have been possible without your support. Through your generous donations, through your retweets and reshares, through your warm-armed embrace of our work and encouragement to keep moving forward. So thank you. I also want to make sure to give special thanks to the entire staff here at Hibernian Hall for without them, this project would not be possible, as well as Massachusetts Cultural Council and Mass Humanities for their financial support. Lastly, I want to make sure to encourage you to experience the full Black Love Project extending the entire month of November, starting immediately after this concert with the Wellness Collaborative, who will present an affinity space, a gathering space for healing for Black and Indigenous peoples. Also, over the course of this month, the Black Love Market will be in full swing with 11 different businesses offering between 5 and 15% off of their products, ranging from children's books to books of poetry to health and beauty products to sheet music by Black composers. And also, Kurapu, which is an interactive online digital space for healing. I very much encourage you to check all of that out at castleskins.org. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy Black Love.
If we were to build a love altar,
what would you put on it?
What would you put on it?
My body.
And be naked with you. To hear my words. Why are we so preoccupied with able bodies when so many hearts, my spirits, what immigrant means, but being elsewhere and crying for home? How do I nurture my heart and crying for elsewhere? He has to visit the prison. I went to bed
every day.
to remember, squeezed my pillow. You said I was you. And I touched myself. I am learning
Fight for the language of your heart to make its
to
home.
the most desperate parts I love of myself. Itasemuti unomira wakasimudza musoro, usina maruva, usina mashizha. Moyo unomera, unomera, unoda, moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda. Chokwadi wakuru wanoti, shiuya shiwanane. Chokwadi wakuru wanoti, shiuya shiwanane. Moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda, moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda. Chokwadi wakuru wanoti, kandiro kanoyenda kunopfa kamwe. Ini andinga kuparuda, iwe usingandide. Chokwadi wakuru wanoti, kandiro kanoyenda kunopfa kamwe. Ini andinga kuparuda, iwe usingandide. Moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda, moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda, moyo muti, unomera pa unoda, moyo muti. Moyo muti, unomera pa unoda. Moyo muti, moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda. Moyo muti, unomera, unomera, unoda.
Mudi wangu usandisie, mudi wangu usandisie, usandisie, usandisie. My heart is full. My heart is full being able to see you grow, evolve. I was there when you were learning to dream. A daily meditation of desire, an inherent burning inside you to give birth to the creative you. And you were there. You were there in my beginning, in the space before my beginning when I was incoherent and had dyslexic ideas in my mind. And you were patient and supportive. And I began to learn how to speak my life into sound. And you hyphenated the phrases with images. And I was born, and it was done. Our lives became splintered but not broken. The friendship was real, love was honest, but was preparation for the more later. And I want to thank you for that. For through the broken pieces, I glued a more interesting landscape and found my king. You did that for me. And I'll always believe in rainbows the way I believe in you. Amen. Usandisie, usandisie, usandisie mudiwa wangu usandisie. usachema mwanasikana unesimba umutle wakanaka usachema usachema umutle wakanaka usachema usachema. What gives me the strength? What gives me the strength to have my body kissed by the sun when sometimes all I really want to do is die? You see, sometimes I'm not strong enough to be weak before myself. Lay my heart as an offering to my future self, the woman I shall become. So don't worship me because I am not yet a queen, but perhaps that's the greatest ideal of royalty, not realizing your own strength. You see, I've been used. Thoughts frayed at the edges, but I reclaim myself in the arms of my sisters whose words glue me back together again. And though my fingers bleed, still I pray on. In my years, I've known incredible joy, but I've also known pain. My lips have been bruised. My heart has been bruised, but I'm still here. I'm still here standing tall, beautiful, and free, so don't pity me because the width of my thighs don't measure up to your predictions of beauty. You see, they named eulogies before my birth to wash away your spit and your filth. You see, you don't scare me. I am a Black Panther, can't you see when you look at me? I will send incantations of ancestral sounds and I'll blaspheme with the rhythm of my native tongue. And don't you dare ask me to translate. And my feet, the soles of my feet are not soft like maiden hands that sleep in gloves. The soles of my feet are thick with my story. And my skin has scars, a patchwork quilt of memories, and even though the wounds have healed, still, there's an aching where they tore at me. You see, I used to want to hang the skin I'm in, put it up for auction to the highest bidder so I could get rid of myself. I used to want to hang the skin I'm in, put it up for auction to the highest bidder so I could get rid of myself. But I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I love myself. I love myself. Realizing that there's only one woman worthy of being me, only one woman worthy of telling my story. So take me as I am. Scars, bruised lips, broken heart, courage, faith, dreams unborn, womb level they grow. And as they grow, so do we when we truly celebrate the she in we, true queens, royalty. Have you ever died while breathing, while standing vacant, a tsunami of tears flood in your brain? Have you ever lost your voice from screaming between borders of reason and reality? Have you ever heard shallow breaths like earthquakes shaking the foundation that are your feet? Have you ever watched your foundation break in two continents, unable to split yourself in two? Have you ever cried? Have you ever cried in the arms of your shadow? I'm tired of regurgitating names. I'm tired of flowers, altars to the dead. I can't breathe. These streets, this land, this country, this world, cemetery of black and brown bodies, mine, always mine, always mine, ours, ours, ours. If she could have heard me, if she could have heard me through through the coma that held her prisoner, I would tell her that I'm sorry. I would have reminded her that there are still many seeds to sow, that I would never forget that she was my first soil, the root of my tree. But if a root dies, am I still a tree? If a root dies, am I still a tree? Though I've bloomed in other fields, is this flower still her glory? In the darkness, remembering offerings by candlelight pamani, we would huddle like nyenyedzi, read Bible verses, and Sekuru learned enough to buy 12 acres to be free, but Wazukuru Itnini still grew up called Kafa, the N-word. But still I rose, my image splashed across buildings, and they chanted my name with all its ancestral power. The lines on my face, maps of a nation, locks like ropes pulling me to my salvation, and every syllable an homage to my people. Have you ever died while breathing, while standing vacant, a tsunami of tears flood in your brain? Have you ever lost your voice from screaming between borders of reason and reality? Have you ever heard shallow breaths like earthquakes shaking the foundation that are your feet? Have you ever watched your beginning break in 2 continents, unable to split yourself in 2? Have you ever cried in the arms of your shadow?
I find myself wishing for what I think is right. But how can I know the secrets of life if I keep clinging to what I know? I'll miss so much of life. The one thing I see now is that holding on to control only drains me of life. Hey, it's a fight. What if I stop for a moment, just this one sliver of time, and put what I'm holding on hold? Maybe then I'll see that there's no need to look at life through a stained glass window. There's no need to cover my eyes from the way life is, just for this one moment in time. I think I see how I've been keeping myself out of the light, how I've been holding on to the lonely gold of what I think is right for me, when in reality, how could I know the span of life? How can I know the depth of life when I keep breaking it down into pieces, hoping to be the maker? I cannot choke life into what I want. I'm not the maker of what I see, but I am in charge of how I see it. I do not renounce the world or what I see with my eyes, but I look upon what I see with new eyes. If I look from inside, I can see clearly that how I see, what I see, is all I need to control. Letting go of the ties that pull me away from peace, I hear the still space inside me, and I see the truth through new eyes. Things can be different, but I am not all alone in my quest to see another easy way. If I release my weary struggle, I can stop grasping for the answer. I can stop wishing for someday. Someday. There's something else, a greater plan, and a higher intelligence. And to it, I say, help me let go of wishing so that my heart may match the heartbeat of a better way. Plant my feet firmly in the soil of today. Reset my sight so that from this moment, I feel no need to stray. There's a call to let go of what's not meant for me to hold. Peace is what I know. Peace is what I want now. That's life's true gold. Every single moment of surrender is a peace treaty with my soul. so that my heart may match the heartbeat of a better way.
So that my heart may match the heartbeat